Huh. I suppose that's the extent of what you'll give me.
Does this mean I'm free?
Foltest, King of Temeria, has been murdered. Unfortunately for you, you're the only suspect.
The murderer outsmarted you, so I'm to rot in this dungeon.
Oh, no danger of you rotting. You'll hang.
Convince them otherwise.
I have no influence over the court.
What if someone vouched for me?
You have a witness.
I was thinking of Triss.
Was she not your lover, who knows? But it's common knowledge she is.
What happened to her?
Oh, she's fine. She's been invited to the next meeting of the Council of Regents.
Not that it interests me, but...
What's the situation in Temeria?
The Council of Regents has convened to restore order. That means three things. Utter chaos will prevail, Vizima will run dry of wine and strong drink, and the local whores will make a killing.
Is Triss participating in the meetings?
Indeed. Only to find out that she's no longer needed.
How do you know?
It's my business to know.
They want to run a kingdom without a sorceress?
They already have a kingdom without a king. They'll use every opportunity to get rid of her.
Who will rule?
The chief contenders are Count Maravel and Baron Kimbold, who already tussle for control of Lavalette Castle.
What about Foltest's bastards?
The king's blood runs in their veins, so yes, they are entitled to the throne. Not some drooling nobles.
Foltest told me a lot about you.
If not for him, I'd be a drunk or a vagrant. Foltest did more for me than my father ever did. But then my father did exactly nothing, for I never even met him. In any case, I'll not rest until the murderer is punished.
Tell me how you serve, Vernon.
I carry out orders others are incapable of executing.
Well, we asked the most basic questions. Now it's time to go for the most important statements. This is your favorite Wiggly Willy. You're playing Witcher 2, Assassins of Kings, and someone is trying to put the blame on Geralt. Probably not even intentionally.
For fuck's sake, you command the Blue Stripes. Do something. The real murderer is free, and he's further and further away with every hour you spend prancing around in here.
I find the Killer Monk story unconvincing.
I don't claim he was a monk. He was wearing a frock, though. He sailed off in a boat with some Scoia'tael.
Would you recognize him?
No problem. A mountain of meat. Never seen anyone bigger.
That's what she said.
What would you do if you escaped?
I'd go have a beer.
Are you trying to annoy me?
Vernon, if I escaped, you'd be the last to learn my plans.
Let me tell you a story.
I hate stories.
There was once a witcher who was accused of murdering a monarch.
Wrongly accused.
The charges against him were very serious, and only one man could help him.
Let me guess. A handsome prince.
The commander of the Blue Stripes. Sadly, the witcher refused his help and was hanged.
I prefer happy endings.
Then help me, Geralt.
Well, we have to have a backbone.
What do you want from me, Roach? I already told you it wasn't me. On top of that, I don't know who's behind it, and frankly, I don't really give a damn. Could have been anyone as I see it. King Demavend, even.
Demavend is dead.
Is that true?
He was murdered.
Uh-huh. I did that too.
You were in Vizima at the time. I checked.
My doppelganger was in Vizima.
What?
I have 3
He's
of
a
them.
joker.
I'm no fool.
You sure act like one.
I'm to learn who killed the king, and I will.
You know I didn't. but you need to prove a point. Sons of whores like you would rather hang an innocent man than admit failure.
Don't ever call me a whore's son again.
Ooh. We're not gonna push our luck. He's not alone here, and we're locked in a dungeon for a couple of days now, probably, so he has the upper hand.
You want to get full tests, murderer? Let's do it together.
Now you're talking.
If you want me to help, treat me like a human, not a hog.
What do you want?
I'd go after the Kingslayer.
You know where to look for him?
Some Scoia'tael helped him escape. That's where I'd start. I expect you might know this particular group of elves.
How'd you work that out?
They wore blue-striped masks. Trophies, I expect.
Yorveth's commando. I know where to find them. We've a trail to follow after all.
If you want to start over and take it easy this time, get me some food.
Now that you mention it. Vess! Bring us food and drink.
Shame you didn't think of that earlier.
It's your own fault, Geralt. Your fate is in your hands.
He's a personal coach also. Jinkies.
Thank you.
Never heard of women serving in the Special Forces.
Vess is one of my best people.
How'd she wind up in the Blue Stripes?
I pulled her from the paws of the Scoia'tael. Just 16 when they torched her village and slaughtered everyone. The unit commander took her
Sounds like fun.
One last thing. This file is about one Geralt of Rivia.
And Foltest's death?
Actually, Geralt's death.
Ooh.
The report details events from 5 years ago.
You have my attention.
Rivia. Population 1,234. In that, 253 non-humans. September the 25th, 1268. A riot erupts. A massacre ensues. The streets run with the blood of elves and dwarves. One person finds the courage to face the raging crowd. During the rioting, 76 non-humans perished, including the witcher Geralt of Rivia. Stabbed in the chest with a pitchfork by a man of whom we know only that his name was Rob, and he owed 3 crowns at the local tavern. Yennefer of Vengerberg dies trying to heal the witcher. The bodies of Geralt and the sorceress are taken away by a mysterious young girl with ashen hair. Their place of internment remains unknown.
That's interesting. And we finally get the proper name of the
I saw my own death.
sorceress.
And the rest? Have you regained all your memory?
That's all.
Flashback mode on.
Vess!
Let's dance. No? No music?
Interrogation's done. Restrain
Just
the prisoner.
clapping. Oh, okay.
I'll take the key. I sail upriver at dawn. Guards will collect you in 5 minutes. Eat. You'll need your strength.
Well, let's get ready to rumble. Yeah, take that sausage in your mouth and let's get prepared.
Not yesterday, he was a hero pretty much. Everyone's man.
Personally saw him cut down 20 men in the blink of an eye, so it's no surprise.
See him dashing along those walls. Can't rightly say I ever saw his sword the blade move so fast.
I thought that beast would tear him to bits when it came out the clouds.
Delayed don't mean denied. Hangman'll do that tomorrow.
Stick it up, boy.
What say we teach him a lesson for what he did to Foltest?
I'll not touch the scum.
Guard. Come here, good man.
Why are you hollering? Do that again and we'll shut you up.
Oh, really?
You wouldn't say that if these bars weren't here.
Is that so? Let's see.
Yeah. Bang.
Rip your guts out!
Oh, quick time. Yep. Quick time fighting. A kick in the balls, a kick in the stomach. Some smacking. And you're down. Courtesy of the Vigil. Come on. Prison key. Okay, we've got some stuff here. Small blackjack. Worn gloves. And some garbage.
Damn torches. I can't sneak out in this light.
Mm-hmm.
Dearest Lord, I hope you...
What?
Sneaking through a dark room. Tree, whispering. 1, 2, 3 arrows flying. 4, 5, 6 humans dying. All
Too slow.
don't you fret, your turn will come.
Well, I did play Splinter Cell recently.
What was that?
Nothing. I'd better turn off this light. No, he's not coming down. Hell. Let's try to do it quietly. Please. Jerry.
Leave me be. Let me alone, please. Don't hurt me.
Give me time to realize my crime.
Not very romantic, I'll admit, but
Bad romance. Nope. Behave yourself, Richard.
I want the desk job back. I'll say, Sergeant, I'd like surface duty.
Good night.
All right, Hogston, let's see it.
I said a prisoner's escaped! Guards! Where the hell is everyone? Guards, over here!
Oh, close one.
You were supposed to get caught, but not for thieving. Because for that they whip you first.
How are we supposed to see the corridors among all those scabs?
And we said back, not backside. How are we supposed to glance at that thing if you need to drop your trousers every time?
Are they playing Prison Break? That dude tried to turn us in. Ah, it's a level 8, boy. Ballsy.
Stay calm, Arian.
What are you doing here?
Well,
Some other time. For now, we have to get out of your castle. Any idea how to do that?
Of course.
Lead the way.
You spared my life. The Lavalettes never leave their debts unsatisfied, especially ones of honor. Do you know my mother's fate? Foltest did her no harm.
well, we're not
News you can trust is hard
in
to come
the
by
loop.
in wartime. I've heard nothing about her.
Fortunately, I know how to restore my family's honor.
Time to think about
Nice
saving your life.
tattoo.
To me, honor is more important than life.
What do you plan to do?
Not your concern. We must get to the oil store
Okay.
where there's a way out. I'm weak. You must help me. I'll
No
wait here.
problemo.
Once you've cleared the way.
Okay, we came from here. There's one passage here. And they... Okay, they picked him up here. Huh.
Bastard! You fucking prick! Fuck you, cocksucker!
Let's check if we haven't missed anything. Sure. we have a trapdoor. And as far as I remember, one of the stairs was also leading down. Maybe we can take advantage of that. Parkour. Big stick. They either don't check the prisoners for cash at all, or if the prisoners hide the orange in some really nasty places. Ooh. He seems quite dedicated to his work. And we've got some means of getting inside. Maybe let's leave that for later.